Hello and welcome to this video, where we'll be discussing one of the most fascinating theories in modern science, the simulation theory. This theory posits that the universe we live in is nothing but a computer simulation, similar to the ones we create in video games and virtual reality. It may sound like a science fiction concept, but this theory has been gaining ground in recent years, and some of the most prominent scientists and philosophers have begun to seriously consider its implications. The simulation theory proposes that the universe we inhabit is not real but a digital simulation, created by a highly advanced civilization, possibly in another universe. This simulation is so intricate and complex that it gives rise to all the phenomena we observe, including matter, energy, space, and time. According to this theory, we are essentially living in a giant computer program, much like the characters in a video game. The idea of the simulation theory is not new, and it has been explored in science fiction for decades. However, it gained a new level of respectability in 2003, when philosopher Nick Bostrom published a paper entitled "Are You Living in a Computer Simulation?" In this paper, Bostrom presented a compelling argument that suggests that it's more likely than not that we are living in a simulation. So, what evidence is there to support the simulation theory? At first glance, it may seem like an outrageous claim with no basis in reality. However, as we delve deeper, we find that there are some compelling arguments to consider. Firstly, let's look at the concept of virtual reality. We know that humans can create realistic simulations using computers, and we've already seen the beginnings of virtual reality technology that immerses the user in a completely digital environment. As computing power increases, it's not hard to imagine that we could one day create a simulation that's so realistic that it's indistinguishable from reality. Secondly, the universe we observe appears to have some strange properties that suggest it may be a simulation. For example, the laws of physics seem to be finely tuned to allow for the existence of life, which some argue is evidence of an intelligent creator. Others point to the fact that the universe appears to be digital at its most fundamental level, with particles and energy quanta behaving like bits of information in a computer program. Finally, some proponents of the simulation theory argue that if we assume that it's possible to create a realistic simulation, it's more likely than not that we are already living in one. This is because there would be an infinite number of simulated universes compared to only one real universe, which means the odds of us being in the real universe are infinitesimally small. If the simulation theory is true, it would have profound implications for our understanding of the universe and our place within it. Firstly, it would mean that our perceptions of reality are entirely artificial and created by a higher power. This would raise questions about free will, consciousness, and the nature of existence itself. Secondly, it would mean that we could potentially hack the simulation and manipulate it to our advantage. If the laws of physics are just lines of code, it might be possible to alter them and create a new reality that's more to our liking. Finally, the simulation theory would challenge some of our most fundamental beliefs about the universe. For example, it would mean that the concept of God could be redefined as the creators of the simulation, rather than a supernatural deity. It would also mean that death might not be the end, as our consciousness could potentially be uploaded to another simulation after we die. Thanks for watching.